Hey, this is Adam with Theros Media. Today we're looking at Frank Gay Services. They're a heating and cooling company out of Orlando, Florida. We're going to look at their advertising, see how they can improve it, and what we would do to double their leads coming in. So let's take a look at it. First, they're advertising for ductless installation cost. They are at the bottom here, probably because their competitors are spending a little more money, or because they're not segmented this keyword very well. It doesn't look like they're segmenting the keyword very well. Looks like this picked up on a bad case of broad match. But it does talk about mini splits, which is the same thing as ductless, and it doesn't really call out ductless altogether. So the ad, I would give it probably 5 or 6 out of 10 because it does match somewhat. It just doesn't match what people are searching for this area. So if you go through the ad, you'll see their landing page here. It's a standard landing page, shows you the monthly cost of what it would take to install a mini split, which is great. The ranking of their business from their Google My Business, and then it tells you can schedule an estimate here. So the landing page leaves a little bit to be desired. Probably 6 out of 10 for a landing page as far as landing pages go. The good things about the landing page are all the service buttons go into a pop-up form so they can reach out to them. You do have links that go from the service page to another page, which is not good. You have header links here as well. So if we were going to redo this, we would create this as a dedicated landing page for the campaign. Usually we do it per ad group. We do it per the campaign for them initially to get everything started really quickly, and then we transition it to every ad group has its own landing page, so we can actually get that quality score pretty high. This goes into a pop-up as well. The pop-up I would have run things to would be their schedule now pop-up right here. So this actually books into their calendar, hooks into whatever system they're using, more than likely Service Titan, and you can schedule directly in the calendar. This one right here, you still have to reach out to people. You have to give them a call instead of having inbound estimates. You have an outbound person reaching out and giving them a call. I wouldn't imagine this landing page does very well. I don't see the campaign pulling in more than 5% at most for conversion rates. You want to get that a little bit higher and have a landing page something like this. So this is one of our landing pages we're building for clientele. We can customize it however they want. And they're looking for a project in their area. They show me the pricing. It goes through the different the different types of systems you can get for this specific mini split. If you take a look here, price range varies. They can either schedule a consultation or they can get an instant quote, and then you click instant quote and it goes down to the builder. So this is one zone. You can customize it however you want, have more than one zone, have 8 zones if you want. And it gives you a custom price based on financing options, temperature options that you want. And this does a very good job of segmenting people to this business. Just go here, here, 2 windows. All right, so the system is going to range from this to this, depending on the type of setup they have, and it changes based on and then later on throughout the sequence, you'll say schedule this estimate now, pop-up will come up, and you'll schedule directly into the calendar of the contractor. So there's something like this is a little better than having just a number here. It's a little more interactive, gives people more engaged with the landing page, and has a higher conversion rate. A landing page like this has about, it depends on the traffic, but usually 25 or 30% conversion rate on the same type of traffic that would be coming to this type of landing page. So you can 6 extra leads coming in just by improving the landing page, making it more interactive for the client. Now they are running a branding campaign, which is great, especially for a contractor. You have keywords. Well, for you don't really have that many keywords in your home, your brand name. You have services, which is not really going to be contested by everybody else. If someone was searching your brand name and had air conditioning afterwards, then you would pop up for other competitors will pop up as well. So that's why it's good to have a branded campaign, and this campaign should have your name, your brand name, plus your services and all the services that you offer, so you can get highly qualified, targeted traffic for very low cost because it's a branded campaign. All in all, it's looking very well. Well-established company, has a lot of reviews, so it's looking great there. Your Facebook page is updated pretty frequently, which is great. Typically, we recommend once every 2 weeks, but you're doing it looks like once every day, so that's great. You're having a hiring event, so you're expanding, which as well. This is great as well. Nothing bad to say about this Facebook page. You are running Facebook ads, so I would run these a little bit differently. All the ads probably work well because you have distinctive coloring here. This ad probably works well. All these ads probably stop people very well. There's really nothing to call someone in. So typically, from an ad, I'm gonna let them know what they're getting. Plumbing issues. There's really nothing here to entice them to come. So plumbing issues, we're having a special, whatever off, or name your price or whatever it is. Especially for diagnostics, you're gonna charge them a fee. So let them know that ahead of time. On your landing page, it doesn't really say much about your service. You have schedule now, which is great, but it doesn't tell them, the process of scheduling, how much is going to charge them, how much you're going to charge them when you get there, all that type of stuff. Usually those objections are better handled on the landing page than having your sales team reach out to them and then being surprised by it. We found that handling them up front, just for us, because we either sell leads or we generate leads for clients around the U.S. Usually, for us, we see a higher, not conversion rate, but booking rate on the leads if they know ahead of time what they're getting on the landing page. And the landing page still has a bunch of call to actions. It's not really a landing page, it's more of a website page, which is great. You have your website page here, and it's, I will give you credit, it is directed towards the correct advertising, so that's a good thing. But you still have a lot of room to grow with this landing page, conversion rate wise, to get a lot of people from here. You have all your services here, and if you can't actually book them, I wouldn't, this typically, if I'm going to put a price on my website, I want to have a range. Not if it's a sale price. Sale price, maybe this is great for your area. Maybe this is great for your area. I'm not entirely sure about your area. I know for us, this would be pretty high in our area, but maybe your labor costs are different. But as I was saying, you more than likely want a range, and then a sale price, if you have a sale, and somewhere for them to pay up front. I would want them to pay up front if it was just us, because this probably doesn't do anything for anybody, but having them pay up front more than likely does. Anyway, that's just a nitpick. It's great you have your services here. It's great you have your prices here as well, because people are interested in that type of stuff, and it gets more people interested in your company. Anywho, we convert this into a landing page. No header. Actually, you do have a header with no links. The only link you have is the link that you want them to do. So either call or schedule an estimate. You don't have all these services down here because they're coming in for electrical services. You don't want to clutter your page with all the services that you have to offer. So that's for the landing page. The ads, you're not running any retargeting traffic or retargeting for your keywords coming in from Google Ads. I don't see any retargeting ads here. These are all outbound ads for the most part. I mean, you can use them as retargeting, but they're not geared towards the people who've already seen your advertising. So what we would do is we would take all the different campaigns you're running at Google, create retargeting campaigns for them on Facebook, and then if you want to, outreach on Facebook after that. So people are coming to the landing page, they're not converting, and then they're getting a reminder on Facebook or wherever, YouTube, Display Network, whatever it is, to come back and give you their information so you can reach out to them about the service. But all in all, the advertising altogether, I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10, which is fairly high for most of the companies that I take a look at. 6 out of 10 because you are running relevant traffic to a relevant page. Your ad leaves a lot to be desired. Landing page leaves a lot to be desired. You're not running retargeting, but you are running traffic to the relevant page. That does help as well. And plus, the page, I like that it is designed with conversion in mind, but it's not actually designed to convert, if you understand what I mean. So it's designed with conversion in mind because you have the reviews here, you have the pop-up here, and it's designed with conversion in mind, but it does have a ton of call to actions that distract people when they get to your website, and that's something you don't want. Anywho, hopefully this helps you. Hopefully you make more money with it, and we'll talk to you soon.